What's going on, VC? This is Mick, and as you can see, I'm clearly not sitting down right now. That's because I'm going to do my room tour. I'm going to try to make this video under 10 minutes because there's a lot to go over, but I'm going to do everything kind of briefly. So, this is where I was yesterday. It might look familiar. I'm going to pan it a little more so you can see a little more. And we're just going to do a quick shot of this wall. Now, it is a small room, so I'm only gonna try to fit in as much as I can without it feeling too close. This wall is basically just my record wall. I got 4 Zeppelin records, 4 Floyd records, and 3 Beatles records, and a Wings record. The Wings one I'm gonna take out soon, but it's signed by Paul McCartney, so it's staying up there for now. Get a closer shot of that, I guess. It's in pretty rough shape, but it doesn't look too bad in the frame. We got Sgt. Pepper, Abbey Road, and Hard Day's Night, the movie soundtrack. And you have Adam Hart Mother, Animals, which I need a better copy of. The wall with a ticket from Earl's Court in 1980, and the classic that everyone loves, Dark Side of the Moon, which I don't know if you saw, but I have a big Dark Side of the Moon poster right there as well. Moving on, I got the Zeppelin records. I don't have to talk much about any of these records, you know what they all are. That's In Through the Outdoor with the brown paper bag. These things hanging in the middle are passes. These ones are both from the Division Bell tour for Pink Floyd. I got the lanyards on eBay for like $1 each, and then these ones are just sitting inside of there. This one's actually a reproduction Nirvana one from this book I have. It's just holding the spot for another one that I know I'm getting in the mail soon. It's gonna go there. It's from the Animals tour, and it's gonna go right there beside the Animals album. And I have a one from the Wall tour coming too, and it's gonna go there, and that's gonna have to move somewhere else. Down below we have a nice live shot of Pink Floyd from their 75 tour, I believe. And then here, this is the first thing I posted in the VC. This is my signed Randy Bachman album, or not album, sorry, 45 American Woman on Nimbus, with the B-side No Sugar Tonight. There's my ticket from when I saw him last weekend. Very, very cool show. He's just the coolest guy you'll ever meet. There's my records. Oh, blurry. There are my records. With my Zeppelin Empire Pool poster that somebody pointed out in the comments yesterday. These are 2 Rolling Stones mirrors that my father got at a fair when he was young. Some 45s there. Don't worry, I was very careful when I hung those up. This is Dave Gilmour's first album, signed. Very, very hard to tell because he signed in the darkest spot there, but it's there, I assure you. That's an armband from the Roger Waters show in South America. Just last year, I believe. And panning down. Why is it all so blurry? Come on. That's my computer. It's not usually there. My computer is usually in the other room. But I had it there so I could make the video yesterday. And behind it, I got a Beatles poster, which I don't like to hang posters up by thumbtacks because I don't like putting holes in them. But that one's from the book I have down there, and it really has no value or anything. It's a reproduction poster, so I figure, what the hey. This is the poster from Dark Side of the Moon, nicely framed. Over here we have my VIP pass for Randy Bachman, and they gave us these other passes for everyone else, I got one of those as well. These are just some CDs, postcards, 45s, some more CDs down here. Those are comic books. In here are tickets and postcards. So there's a ticket from the Fillmore show in 1967. There's some other tickets in there. I think there's a Guess Who ticket in there. Anyways, moving on. This wall, I like that cat poster. There are some more things hung up there. And this is a big empty space because there's going to be more posters there. But the big ones, I made room for them here, so everything's tightly packed into the corners. This album is signed by Burton Cummings and Randy Bachman. It's their greatest hits album. That's just a regular copy of Wish You Were Here. And that's Are You Experienced, Jimi Hendrix. And there's a label misprint on the label, so that's a cool album to have. That's a store advertisement for Echoes, the greatest hits, Pink Floyd. And that's just from a magazine and my clock. So moving down, back up a little more. You might have saw that in the reflection of something in my last video. But we have some picture discs on the wall. We got the Ramones' Rocket to Russia, Zeppelin 2, and Piper at the Gates of Dawn. Definitely, you know, some cool picture discs. I don't have many picture discs. I think I have two more that are on the wall, but those are definitely my favorite ones. Picture of Dave Gilmour, and from a magazine, just an advertisement for Celebration Day. Now, this wall that I'm about to go to, and the piece below this, are some of the coolest in the room. For whatever reason, last year I got really into sending out fan mail, and the first piece of fan mail I ever sent out was to this guy right here, Chris Novoselic from Nirvana. And I don't know, maybe about 5 months later, I got a response, and he sent me some autograph stuff, which was just the coolest thing. As a Nirvana fan, that's like the holy grail right there. And he sent me one more, but it got kind of smudged in the envelope, but that's okay. And there's a Nirvana ticket there with that as well. And this is from that very first concert I said I went to, the Green Day. I got a Trey Cool autograph, met him not backstage, but by the tour buses around back, waited for him. And there's my ticket, and a little bit of confetti from that show. And there's a ticket for Pink Floyd from '77. And, okay, so after I sent this piece of fan mail out, and I got a response, I figured, you know, who else could I do this to? Who else would be an awesome person to have a response? And the next person that came to mind was the fifth Beatle, George Martin. So I sent him a letter, and just saying, you know, I like your work you've done with the Beatles, and, you know, you've changed the way people think about what a producer does and their role with the band. So I just sent him a message, basically just saying, you know, good job. And he sent me this: best wishes to Mick, George Martin, as well as these two pieces down here, Sgt. Pepper cover signed, and a picture of him and Paul McCartney. I was just blown away when I opened the mailbox that day. You have no idea. So I guess I'll get a wide shot now of this wall, as wide as I can get. I have a Who flag, my bass guitar. It's a Epiphone SG bass, and there's some magazines on there, Wayne's World, and some 45s. Those are just 45s that I picked up at Goodwill for I think 25 cents each. They're not the best 45s. Nothing I would listen to. I think there's like Dolly Parton on there, and just stuff I never really heard of. But I probably won't listen to it. That's why it's on the wall, just for decoration right now. And I'll give you one last look around Floyd blanket. One last quick pan around. And I'll end this video. It's a little longer than I was hoping, but that's okay. Definitely a work in progress, this room, but I'll do an update video when it's more filled out. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned. Peace.